long winter. I don't know about you guys. I don't even know why I laughed at that, but everywhere you look, all you see is stuff about how it's gonna be a long winter. And if you live in Canada or anywhere where it's cold, you know how much winter sucks already. So how are we supposed to fight the winter blues? Well, normally, you know, we'd hang out with friends, go out, go for dinner, do stuff. Now we can't. Now we're in lockdown. And I won't sugarcoat it. It really sucks. Like, I do not like anything about this. I am a social guy, as you can tell. I'm making videos every day. I like to be out and about. That's why I live here. That's why I live on downtown Toronto. So the best way to fight the winter blues is to accept that it's normal to be sad or down. Like, I mean, you're going to have down days. Like, you know, so the other day I woke up, I slept in a bit, I started doing some work. By the time I went for my walk, it was nighttime. Well, it was like 4 o'clock, but it was dark. I was like, what the hell is this? So you have to accept it's going to be a long winter. It's going to suck. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be miserable. With all that said, it's not the end of the world. Like, there's going to be a summer at the end of this. Like, you know, by the time April, May rolls around, summer it'll be warm. We'll get over this. You know, we're gonna get through this. So with that being said, you have to find things to occupy yourself. You know, like I create content. That's why I love Instagram or social media. I make YouTube videos, I create content, I write, I'm full-time in this field. And when you have a purpose or when you have goals, that keeps you motivated and you have something to look forward to. Because if you hate your job, or if you hate, like, if you just focus on the negatives, you're gonna be negative, right? It's like they say you are what you eat, you also are what you consume and what you think about. So if all your thoughts are negative, you're going to be a negative person, you're going to be miserable, and no one's going to want to be around you. Not that you're allowed to be around anybody, apparently. So yeah, so find things to keep you occupied. It doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to be on Instagram like me making videos. You can, you know, try to learn a language, try to learn a new skill. You know, I've been trying the cigar box. I'm terrible at it. I have no musical talents, but it's something to do, right? It's something to look forward to. You need things to keep you busy and to look forward to. And on that note, you also have to watch out what you consume and what you do, because it's easy to fall off track. So for example, like, you know, you're sad, so you eat like shit, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up and you feel like shit because you ate like shit, so now you just eat more shit. And since you feel like shit, you're eating more shit, you start watching TV all day, you're playing video games. And I get it, that's a part of life, people play games. You're gonna mess up, you're gonna eat crappy food, but you can't just consume, you know, crap. You can't just watch junk TV, you can't just eat junk food all the time. I'm not here to lecture you, but you already know how important it is to watch what you eat. So this whole lockdown, quarantine life, it's a good time to work on your feast. You know, like, it's a good chance to prepare better food, look up different recipes, find different things to eat. You can still eat healthy. No one's forcing us to get drunk every day. No one's forcing us to, you know, eat crappy food every day. So it's important to try to win the day. Like today, it's in the afternoon. I've created content. I've done a lot of work. I fasted all day. And I've done no mindless snacking, no mindless scrolling, and I've tried to avoid that, because all that mindlessness, all that mindless scrolling, mindless snacking will just make you feel even sadder. And then when you're sad, you eat crappy food. It's a vicious cycle, right? So the whole point of that whole thing is to say, try to get on track. All it takes is one day. Wake up tomorrow, fast, you know, have a black coffee, have some water, wait until the afternoon to eat, you know, keep a tight eating window, try to eat decent food. Trying to consume TV or junk content the whole day, and then hopefully you win that day, and then you can win the next day, and you can build that momentum, and, you know, time will fly by quicker, a lot quicker than if you're just binging and miserable and bad. And on top of eating well and watching what you consume, like, try to, you know, ignore the news, or don't watch the news all the time. Try to take, you know, vitamins and do things to help you feel better. Like, I take vitamin D in the winter. Obviously, you should see a doctor before any supplements. I have to say that. I take vitamin D. I used to take B12, and I got my blood work done, which is another good thing to do on top of donating blood. Do blood work. Turned out I had too much B12. Who would have figured it? So I had too much B12 in my system, so I stopped taking it. But you might need B12. You might need vitamin D, vitamin C. Then with my feast, I take zinc and fish oil, and these help me. And it's just these little things to help you build momentum. So to fight the winter blues, you gotta take any small win you can, anything to make you feel better. Because if you just eat crappy food and drink every night and binge watch, you're gonna be miserable, and it builds, right? It's tough to come back. The road back is a long one, especially if gyms stay closed and everything stays closed for longer. It's gonna be a tough road to come back. So try to win the day. Start today. Try to win today. Get a good day in you. Get a few good days, and we'll get through this winter, I promise. Thanks for watching.